Hi, Gary here from MrG Shave, back for another Saturday head and face shave. Had to think then. I think this is shave number 205, but I'm not sure. I'll need to put it up there. Has anybody had a problem logging into their YouTube account? I'm having a problem. It keeps saying type in the code shown on your device and I don't get a code. So I'm having problem accessing my YouTube unless I go on my desktop computer, but don't know what's going on there. Right, let's get to the hardware. Hardware today, the brush is going to be my favourite dome brush, but it kind of went with the colours of the picture at the beginning of this video. It's a bit big for the face, but it's fine. It's 28mm Yaqi Betelgeuse. Some call it the bear brush, but yeah, Betelgeuse after the star, not the film. So yeah, that's the brush. Beautiful brush made by Yaqi. The bowl today is my Lifeventure. Oh, this is looking a little bit grubby. My Lifeventure Ellipse bowl that I get off Amazon. I've got 3 of them because I like them so much. And then the razor today is the Gillette Heritage. So that's the box, and that's the razor. Beautiful razor. This basically it's a DE89 head or a Mool R89 or whatever head. It's a direct copy of that. I understand, rumour had it in the beginning that the head was actually made by Mool. I don't know whether that's been verified or not. I believe you can still get these on Amazon. I know when they first came out they sold out almost instantly, but I got mine on the second batch, second release I guess. And I'm pretty sure they're probably freely available now, but correct me if I'm wrong in the comments below. I didn't check beforehand. I've had a busy morning. And those of you that are really observant, I haven't got the lights on at the back of the bathroom because I have a big sort of floodlight up here, but I forgot to charge the batteries. So those batteries on charge, so normal service will resume on Wednesday. So yeah, right, okay, so that's the hardware. I'm going to get myself ready for the shave and I'll be right back. Right, I'm back, all ready for the shave. Let's get some water on the subject matter. Oh, I forgot to mention I'm going to be using my leaf on the dome. It's my favourite head shaver. I thought about using the Gillette Heritage, but because it's an R89 dupe, or a DE89 dupe, I just thought it'd be too mild and I can't be bothered with continuing time and time again, far more strokes than I'll need with this. So that's the dome shaver of the day. Right, let's go with the pre-shave, and it's you saw from the intro picture, it's a Proraso shave. So there's my Proraso Red pre-shave. Haven't used this since spring this year. So I'm going to need a bit more because I need it for my dome. So rub it between the hands, put it on the dome. Oh, that's nice. Sandalwood, beautiful scent. It's, as you probably notice, I'm starting to use my autumn winter scents now, and I'm back onto the hot water shaves, although it's not that hot. It's just as hot as my tap will go. So which is pretty hot, to be fair. And then the soap today, as you probably guess, is Proraso Red. This is original recipe, Proraso Red, and the way you can tell that is the way that it's dried out in the middle. That's a typical sign of the original base for Proraso. They've changed it into a more creamy texture now. The mint one that I've got, that is definitely the new. It's much more creamy. It's softer. Oh. Whereas the original Proraso was quite a hard soap. The new Proraso, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think the mint one that I've got, the Proraso Green one that I've got, is a definitely softer soap. I remember reading something somewhere that they were changing the base to make it softer because of feedback. Don't know. It's still a great soap. I love the Proraso Red. My favourite sandalwood has to be Tobbs sandalwood. That is amazing. But as far as hard soaps or cropes go, as I think they are now, more of a crope, Proraso is definitely my favourite hard soap for sandalwood scent, that is. Right, let's go with the dome first, with the grey. Now I've started this video quite a bit later than I would normally, so this video may go up later. Because I've just been really busy this morning. Nothing major, but just I've had to go out and get some papers for my mother, because my mother got a phone call this morning about a rugby player, a Welsh rugby player, and I was told to go and get the Times newspaper to read the article. I haven't read it. My mother normally reads the Telegraph, so I went out and got her the Telegraph and the Times, and then I thought I'll have some sausage and bacon, and I had to get my son some stuff as well. So it was a bit of it wasn't that long. It was just an efficiency run, doing multiple jobs at the same time. Then I came back, cooked breakfast. By then it was approaching 10:30. Then the shopping arrived at just gone 11. We have a delivery every Saturday of our weekly shop. And then I've literally really only just got round to... I had to have a bit of a break after putting the shop away with my back the way it's been recently, so I've literally just got round to having a shower and doing this video. Oh, excellent first pass with the leaf razor. Onto the Gillette KC Heritage razor, and this is mild. Fantastic. To be honest, I don't know where I don't know whether I've got the KC where it had the wonky head, and that was down to the washer. I haven't revisited that yet, but I intend to. I nearly did today, to be honest. But I think they've both got the same head on. Very nice. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Right, let's go for the second pass. I mean, look at all the lather I've got in there. loads. I did put a little bit more soap in than I would normally do because I'm doing the dome as well. Oh. Sorry, I'm drifting off into a trance. It's so relaxing doing the dome. I think it was Chuck Shaves recently purchased the Leaf and he did a video. Was it Chuck? I can't remember. It was one of the videos that I watched, and I think they bought the video based on. Bought the razor based on a comment they made. They said, "Do you really think it's the best?" And I said, "Yeah, definitely for me, it's the best head shaver you can get." And he hadn't shaved his head for years. He did sort of use a hair trimmer on it and cut it as, you know, he took the guard off whenever he did his hair. So it was pretty close anyway. But just watching him do the shave, he loved it. I think it was Chuck. I'm not sure. I might be completely wrong. If you know who you are, leave a comment in the comment section below. But it was great watching him experience the relaxation of a head shave. He was, you know, he was like a wide-eyed child that's just got a new toy. And I'm like that pretty much every time I head shave because I do find it so relaxing. Just de-stresses you instantaneously. I mean, I would say that's definitely the case. If you're used to having very short hair or you know, next to no hair at all, if you take the guard off, and then you do this, I can see why it would be almost like turning a light on. I mean, he knew what to expect because he used to head shave before, but it was just great watching him. Fantastic. I am loving this. The scent, combined with the weather outside, which isn't great today. It's not particularly wet, but it's just solid cloud cover, dull and dismal. Oh, that's fantastic. Go for the third pass. Don't want this shave to end. I've got to hurry up a little bit because I've got to get this up. I don't know what it is about shaving your head that is so relaxing. It's just amazing. I can't nail it down to any one thing, but I guess it's, you know, it's maybe because your skin's so sensitive on the top of your dome. It's got a lot more blood vessels per square centimetre than anywhere else in the body, so that's why it bleeds so much when you cut it. Fantastic. So against the grain. Feels so good. And these are Euromax blades in here. I don't know whether I said what blade was in the DE. It's a Gillette Platinum, Gillette Blue Platinum, or Silver, Gillette Silver Blue, whatever the blade is. It's the silver and blue pack, and it's got platinum written on it. Nice blades. And I believe those are the blades that came with the razor when I originally purchased it. Oh, this is so good. So good. As I say, I don't know why I bother shaving the top of my dome, because there's no hair there anyway. But I guess it gets all the dead skin off. Beautiful. So against the grain on this side is a cross. Fantastic. So what have you all been up to this week? Anything interesting? You see, that's a mild razor, but even after the third pass, I mean, my dome is finished. There's nothing left there. After the third pass, I've still got pickups, maybe slightly more pickups to do than I would with a more aggressive razor. But you get to the same end result. It might take slightly longer with a milder razor. And you know, you have to go over areas more often with the blade with a milder razor. So this is my pickup pass, which is effectively a full-blown fourth pass. It's just the way I like to do it. Oh, the scent off this. I mean, this is an old soap. That Proraso Red is probably still the original Proraso Red that I purchased when I first started DE shaving. So it's amazing, absolutely amazing that the scent is still there. Probably not as strong as if I bought a fresh tub, but trying some J hooks. It's got that area perfectly. Beautiful. That is BBS. Oh, a little bit there. Let's just go back over that. That's it. That is BBS. Right, I'm going to do my usual thing. I'm going to clean up and I'll be right back. Right, I'm back. Post-shave feel. It's not as hydrated as, say, a real artisan soap, you know, like A&E, Sterling, or some of the British ones, Seaside Soap and Skincare. But when you're putting balm on, that's fine. And I'm putting on, well, I'll show you what I'm putting on in a bit. But yeah, it's cold rinse first. Let's go for that. Put the cloth all nice and cold. And then, that is fantastic. Oh, I do like that cold rinse. Wakes you up. Oh, feels so good. Right, let's go on with the Boots Tea Tree and Witch Hazel. My favourite autumn winter witch hazel, and I use it in the summer as well, to be honest. Oh, so refreshing. When I first used it, I wasn't sure, but after a while it grows on you. It really, really does. I'm just going to let that dry off a little bit. Probably a bit too much thrown on the face and dome there, but yeah. Thanks to all of you who stuck with me while I was off with my back. You know, I'm finally okay. I'm hoping that I don't get another episode before Christmas or after, you know, until well after Christmas. I usually get 2 biggies every year where I can be out of action for a few weeks. And that one, while I did stop shaving earlier than I would normally have done because I'd got all the signs and symptoms, it still didn't prevent the spasm coming. So, and it wasn't as bad, to be honest. The spasm wasn't as bad as it has been, but it was persistent. It just stayed longer. And it knocked me off my feet for a while, let's put it that way. But other than that, I'm back now, and hopefully I'll be back and a bit more, you know, persistent, or not persistence, whatever, you know, on time every week. Consistent, that's the word I was looking for. But, you know, health issues get in the way sometimes, so Proraso Red aftershave. But yeah, I do my best. Here we go. Oh yeah. That's lovely. Really, really nice. I mean, this Proraso aftershave doesn't last long. If you're going to go out, you'd need to add a fresh aftershave and something with a bit more longevity to it if you're going to go out. But yeah, so this is I'm using a moisturiser as an aftershave balm. sa.al & Co. Great stuff, this. Very thick. You know, it's really, really thick stuff, this. It's got some body to it. Oh. And that, ladies and gentlemen, once this is rubbed in a bit, is the end of today's shave. Again, thanks to everybody for sticking with me while I was absent. As I say, it happens. But I had quite a lot of messages from lots of you saying it was great to see you back. And while I wasn't posting videos, I had quite a lot of messages from people. So thank you. Thank you for all thinking about me and your prayers and everything. I really appreciate it. I will now be back on, all being well, I'll be back on Wednesday for another straight shave. So let's try and keep some consistency in my videos again. All right, see you Wednesday. Bye now.